From the depths of the underworld, he returns. Twist is back!
Turning that down in editing because I am fucking deaf. Alright, guys, I'm Sik.
And I'm Twisted.
And this is Sik&TwistedHorrorcast. Hi guys, and welcome to this weekly podcast.
What's going on?
This week we've got a twist back, of course. Welcome back, buddy.
It feels right now.
And we've got a special guest with us here, a good friend of mine from Virginia. Came out here, moved out here. Our good friend Coco.
Howdy, y'all.
She sounds beautiful.
Got that deep ASMR voice going on in here, man.
Oh man, but yeah, today we are talking about just a shitstorm of a movie. But before we get into that, I'm gonna do one now, and we'll do one post.
Okay, yeah.
Upcoming news: there's a new movie coming out in 2019, Escape Room.
Yeah. This actually looks really sweet. Me and you are actually. We do like escape rooms.
Yeah.
Like ever since we went to that one, we did
one for this podcast as well, the Planet Deadline.
I've been itching to get back into one, man. Like, really.
Well, you don't want to get into this one.
No.
This one is like escape rooms meet Cabin in the Woods meet Saw.
Yeah.
You see them like enter in, and then they don't even know they're in the escape room until somebody's like, I'm gonna leave real quick, and just pops the handle off, and then the whole room turns into a fucking oven, a literal oven. So, and then like when they leave that room, they're in like this like winter wonderland, but he puts his hand on the wall, and that's where you kind of get that Cabin in the Woods aesthetic of like, oh crap.
Right, yeah.
But like every room is a trap that they have to figure out and solve, and it looks phenomenal.
It looks great.
I'm really interested because there's like a little bit of Inception in there too.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that one.
I'm pretty pumped on that one. Do we have a release date on that yet?
All I could find is 2019. So
okay.
It's probably early 2019 because that Solid trailer.
Yeah.
So yeah, expect that to be early 2019.
For sure. Yeah. No, that shit looks dope.
This, however, was not dope.
No.
Quick buffer, like side note. We're gonna bump it down to one movie an episode. It's gonna help us cut down our time a little bit.
Yeah, and we're gonna do a good week and a bad week, and then a good week and a bad week.
Maybe, and it may end up being like 4 bad weeks in a row, just because we find some real shitstorms.
We're really early into this, so we're still trying to hone it down. So please be patient with us, and we appreciate you listening. So
but it's we're gonna go down to one movie. It'll be easier on us. I think it'll be easier listening for you guys.
Yeah.
Easier to pick and choose what you guys want to listen to, what you don't want to listen to. But we are starting off with just good God.
Shit show of a fucking movie. So me and you watched this. Was it Friday the 13th or was it before that we watched it together?
Oh, we watched this way before that.
Yeah, no, because we watched this right before we started watching like Hard Ticket to Hawaii and shit like that.
No, this was way.
This movie is garbage. This movie is chopping mall.
I'm mad I had to watch this again.
It has Barbara Crampton from Reanimator in it, and nobody else.
I don't care. I wasted 3 hours of my life on this movie now. I want to say 4 because I had to rewind a lot.
This movie's garbage. Dude, I found it in one place. $30 on Blu-ray.
30 goddamn dollars?
Yeah, $30 fucking dollars.
Was it eBay?
No, it was our local DVD center, dude. Yeah, you know the place. Yeah, I was upset. Yeah.
Dirty horse.
We were going through for about 30 minutes looking through all C-section trying to find it, and then they were like, oh yeah, well we got one copy left, but it's Blu-ray.
That's the problem. You're looking through the C-section and not the abortions.
Yeah, there goes our female listeners.
Puns. Love them. Oh, man. But, no, Barbara Crampton is in this, and, man, that's, like, it.
Yeah. There's, that's it.
You can't even...
You've got, like, one good-looking dude in it, and he's just, like, a douche.
Was it the robot?
I believe it was Mike.
Mike, Brendan, or Brett.
Yeah, whichever one of the three names he was going to go
He literally went by 3 names in this movie.
Dude, and, like... She calls him 2 names
within the same scene.
Yeah. Like it'll be like
because she
Mike,
walks,
and then she like it cuts over to the next scene. Brendan.
Well, no, it's not. It wasn't
Brendan?
even cuts over. It was like Mike, Brendan. I'm sick of your shit, Mike. What? Is his name Mike Brendan? Middle
That's
name
what
Brad?
I was thinking.
Mike Brad Brendan?
Oh my god, that is the whitest name I've ever heard.
Mike Brad Brendan of the Brad Brendan estate.
But this movie starts off with this like trailer.
No. I don't want to get there. I don't want to hit the beginning on this right away because the beginning of this movie is too fucking juicy. It's too goddamn good.
Are we talking about the intro or the actual like credit scenes?
Both.
Dude, the credit sequence is gold.
They're both
it's
just
gold.
So juicy. I can't just. It's like getting like a fucking fat steak.
Just to give you a summarization for like
no, hang on. It's like going to Golden Corral and like having like Golden Corral's a bad example, but it's the only buffet I can think of right now. It's like getting like seeing everything. And you pile your plate full of all that juicy meat and stuff, and then you get like a salad on the side, and it's like just like, I know, fuck that salad. I gotta get dead into the dumplings. No, like, you've got to start with the salad because it's what you have to start with. We can't just go straight for the chocolate fondue fountain in the corner, all right? And that beginning is a chocolate fondue fountain with gold sprinkles. Fountaining off with Goldschlager.
God, now I want like a Goldschlager chocolate fountain.
Oh man, tell me that sounds delicious right now.
It sounds delicious for the first three shots, and then you won't be able to taste anything.
We drink too much.
No, where I want to start is just the concept behind the robots. So the basis of this movie is this mall is implementing a new security procedure.
Well, trivia there.
Because reasons?
Yeah, well, trivia there, actually, he found out why it was called this, but originally it was supposed to be called Killbots.
Yes.
It actually has an also known as. So, we've only had one other movie on this podcast that had an also known as.
No, I think we had some more, but we just didn't talk about them.
What was the trivia on that one? Was it like the light director?
Yeah, the light director of it had been talking basically on a side note and was like, this kind of seems odd. And when I came across this and I'm telling some of my buddies, it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't sit right with what I've seen for the movie so far. So what he suggested to them was that it would be the actual title. And so the director, Jim Wynorski, was like, you know what, that sounds like it would be a good idea, actually. Let's go with that.
Oh, God.
It's a good name for like an 80s movie.
No, it's Chopping Mall?
Chopping Mall is like, think about movies that were made in the 80s and the names on them, motherfuckers.
Yeah, but the sense that is made of, like, you hear Chopping Mall, you want to immediately think of
an axe,
a brutal killer slashing people to bits,
not laser eyes,
head off, something.
How many people died by lasers in this movie?
Most of them,
half. At least.
One by taser that didn't make sense.
This should have been called Pew Pew Shopping. But yeah, no, it was. Oh God, I fucking. Should have kept it Killbots.
Right. Yeah.
Shopping for Killbots. Okay, so The basis of the movie is this mall is implementing a new security system on this night, and they are these 3 robots that are called the Protector. Was it 6100 series? Mm-hmm. And I don't know who designed these damn things.
Because lightning upstairs that crashes an AC box gets them to turn evil.
No, because hang on, because I'm going to get to that. So they're also like implementing these heavy-duty doors that lock at midnight.
This is my problem with that. Is like you're trying to catch people that are in there after closing. Mm-hmm. So these things are supposed to deter people. Well, now you're also locking them in.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't get it at all.
Like they even go like, please leave, or we're gonna like do stronger punishment. But they can't fucking leave.
Yeah, it's so much easier to just like, oh yeah, Phil's like understaffed in the security department. Can we get another guy for Phil? If you want to do the doors, fine. I understand doing the doors because you want your mall to be more secure. Mm-hmm. But doors and robots.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. And these robots look like the fucking Daleks from Doctor Who's retarded cousin.
It looked like if Daleks had sex with the fucking robot from Rocky 4.
I had a really funny idea that I thought they looked like a mixture of C-3PO and RoboCop. And it blew my mind when I had first seen it. I was like, wow, they really combined those two.
Oh my god, no, they have Alpha's head.
Exactly. Oh my
god. From Power Rangers.
Oh my god. They have the full three sides visor going on.
Jesus, there's so many robots in these. Anyway. Yeah, no, these are ugly robots. Anyways.
They really are.
And I get my rocks off on robots. No, I'm just kidding.
These clicking things on the side of their neck.
They have like laser eye vision that's supposed to be designed for cutting away debris.
Yeah.
They have
cutting away debris, but it shoots out in bolts.
And then they have.
Well, they also have the ability to do the beams.
Yeah, but they're supposed to be like knockout beams.
No, they have sleep darts.
Sleeping darts.
Sleep darts,
yes.
yeah.
Supposedly go into effect within 30 seconds.
So these things are supposed to be non-lethal, but they have killing beams.
Well, no, because when they get hit by lightning, that's when they are able to like learn and communicate and then like turn into lethal. Like everything they use technically is non-lethal. The laser beams are designed to eliminate debris in case of like an emergency. Their pincers and stuff are supposed to be to detain people, to like hold them. Their sleeping darts, the taser is supposed to just be designed to tase people.
They're pincers that they hold like a field goal that don't really go this way. They just kind of go this way.
Oh, it does, because remember it grabbed random guy number 5. Because you don't learn anybody's real name until they die, and then you forget
random married couple.
No, this wasn't the married couple. This was the douchey guy who lost his screaming girlfriend.
Yeah.
So he gets grabbed by the arm and tossed over the ledge. They have
tossing
capabilities.
Yeah. With those skinny ass arms, they got tossing capabilities.
That's exactly where I got the idea for the C-3PO. Because I was just like, they're just having it like R2-D2, my bad.
I was going to say
I just thought about it. I was like, oh man, no.
I was just letting you flow with it, but I was like, does he mean R2? I'm gonna let him go with it. He's got a thing going.
You should feel bad for that, by the
way. But once, they're designed to be like the best protectors in the business or whatever, and they are stored upstairs in this little like security area, which is like the most high tech fucking security locker, guarded by one dude.
Which I never seen where they did with the first guy.
No. So they hide bodies because the first guy was like chilling out, looking at porn, smoking a cigarette, and as he gets to the good bit of porn, the centerfold back then, that was the good bit of porn, kids. A robot arm busts through the tit and stabs him in the throat. And then he's just gone. Like, did they eat him?
No clue. They run on human now.
Because he is just devoured / dissipated / stuffed in a locker somewhere. But
no blood. Just gone.
Oh, yeah, no. Because when you stab somebody directly in the throat...
They don't bleed.
Little known fact, they do not gush blood. There are no major veins in that area of the neck.
No, there's very little blood.
Yeah, no. There's
very little blood.
Yeah, little known fact, no blood in your neck.
Or in your head. Because when your head explodes, there's no blood there.
Oh, it's just meat?
Yeah.
That's actually just red Jello. Whether you've eaten red Jello or not, everybody's brain is full of red Jello.
This movie is garbage.
Lightning hits this box. Was it three times in under a minute?
Yeah.
And yet there's there's not really a storm happening.
No, just lightning.
Clear night sky.
It's like a gorgeous evening. And then just lightning was like beep, 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 beep. Smash. You're just like, alright, fucking
calm down. Jesus, Zeus.
Zeus was giving somebody the finger guns.
Do you want killer robots? Yes.
I want killer robots because this is how you get killer robots.
Yeah, you strike an AC vent with lightning 3 times and somehow that affects robots.
Oh, that was the satellite. They did talk about that.
Oh,
in
the satellite's a box.
Because all their electronics in
had
the
an antenna.
office was just just the antenna, basically.
It was easily, like, the 3 blasts from straight lightning was easily controlled in all the rest of the systems by going click, 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 click. It was over. He just booped a couple of computer buttons and his system was back to normal. Which, do they not run diagnostics on the robots at all times?
Right? Yeah.
I think that they would run several throughout the day.
And you would think that
not see a single one happen.
Yeah, and you would think something this high tech and this fucking touchy would have a kill switch inside for overloading on electricity.
Oh no, see, they misunderstood what kill switch means. It was a switch that can kill people.
Kill switch engage.
And the light. Damn, that would have been a good name for this movie.
But then there's copyright.
Not kill switch engage, just kill switch.
No, yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, and then they go on this murder spree.
Oh my god!
But yet they still keep their patrol each floor mentality.
Yeah, because it's even protector number 1 locking in for floor number 1, and you're like,
which is not even floor 1. Did you see the size of this mall?
Oh,
good God, we had a mall in Virginia that was about the size of this mall.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, the Mall of America.
3 stories.
Yeah, no, this thing's MacArthur Mall is huge, dude.
Well, yeah, no, but it wasn't just 3 stories. Because there was 6 stories of parking lot underneath.
Yep.
Because they showed the map and he's like, yeah, Protector 1 will be here and here and here. And I'm like, I feel like the robots should probably be in the parking lot. I feel like that's where a theft was more likely to occur.
Yeah.
Have one on the entrances of the doors, just waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't need them roaming.
Yeah. Well, they don't go into stores, remember?
Oh, God damn it, they don't go into stores.
That's right.
Where the thefts actually happen.
Unless they're hit by lightning, then they totally
go into stores. They do nothing but go into stores.
Yes, thank God. I've been waiting to do this all day.
Right? When they got hit by lightning, I'm like, I'm totes going into Hot Topic, guys.
They seen that guy with the box imprint, and then they were like, I wanted to hit that guy earlier, and I couldn't do anything. I'm totally
because he stepped back into another store.
Oh my god!
Oh, box imprint guy.
Isn't that the greatest way to get away from things, though? Like, just be like,
base.
That's what it is. It's base.
Oh my god!
It's like I'm being chased by the cops. Oh, I'm over state line.
Oh no, I'm just out of jurisdiction.
And what pisses me off is they don't even function like entirely properly.
No.
Because like originally I thought, oh, they saw the kids because they were patrolling the floor and they see the group of kids having the sex party. It is a sex party. Let's not mistake this for anything else. This is a sex party they're having.
Yeah, because this isn't a party, okay? This is 6 people.
They legitimately
Eight people.
Yeah, because there's Allison and then the shy guy.
Yeah, the nerd dude.
are virgins.
Yep.
But they legitimately they go into have this party. And they're like, they keep talking about like, oh yeah, no, it's gonna be fun. I got the beer.
They
got
don't
the food.
explain the married couple. That
I
married
don't know
couple
how
doesn't work in the
they're-
mall.
How are they
have their own
involved?
like car business going on. They have a mechanics business going on. But they just know everybody at this party that all work in this store.
Yeah, for some reason they're involved with this store.
It makes no sense.
I don't know. I guess they're friends with somebody, but I'm gonna be straight with you. If my friends were like, "Hey, we're having a party in the mall after hours at the mattress store where we're all gonna fuck down,"
Except for these 2 nerdy kids that are going to watch Clash of the Titans.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't watch anymore. It's so scary.
Oh my god! It was an explosion.
Which, by the way, what did she throw into that thing, the trash can thing, the buckets?
Oh, it was her cup.
Oh, it was her cup?
Yeah.
Okay, because it looked like she had ripped it out of her pants.
No, she just she was like being hot and it was like establishing her like I'm a dead eye. Because later on in the movie she will go on to like one shot everything. And
because her dad's a Marine.
Fuck that explanation. My wife is former military. We watched this together. They like
and her dad's an ex-Marine.
She one-shotted a fucking the propane tank that everybody else with assault rifles.
Oh yeah, no, so they get the guns from a sporting goods store,
Yeah.
and sporting goods store there's Dick's Sporting Goods pretty much sells M16s.
Back then, maybe.
You think so?
Back then, maybe.
Because they don't even sell ARs.
Back then, maybe.
Maybe,
Come
I
get
guess.
your workout equipment. If your workout equipment doesn't work, here's some guns.
It was beyond, because she shoots this propane tank one shot, and she goes, "Wow, where'd you learn to shoot like that?" My dad was a Marine. What? And?
Okay.
So?
I didn't realize that qualified you to shoot a gun.
Yeah, no. Once your dad becomes a Marine, his swimmers automatically have perfect laser sight targeting. When you're a baby,
90% of Marines, they'll believe that.
I don't think that.
I love Marines, but I mean, come on.
As a baby, you can just like vomit anywhere you want. You'll just see a target and on there.
Oh my god.
Baby hit that target with his vomit 100 miles down range.
Proud of you, boy.
Thanks, Dad. You're a baby. How did you talk? My dad's
Marine.
Oh my god.
Oh,
but yeah, the robots saw them in the party, and I originally thought, okay, they're still obeying with the whole they can't enter stores thing. And then later on they just say, fuck that, we're going in. Because reasons.
Because reasons.
I don't know if maybe they were like slighted.
Right.
They were just like, those bastards. You know, Jim, I'm going in there. Bill, you can't just go. It's against our. Jim, I'm going in the store.
I know we've only been conscious for just over an hour, but trust me, we got this.
Well, the first death outside of the fucking little office area is a janitor.
Oh my god.
What was he cleaning up? Clay?
I think it was a milkshake.
Some kids
that was a big ass milkshake.
There was a group of kids that supposedly just were fucking with him and just trashed the floor.
They don't explain it at all.
Yeah.
Like
No,
that is context
brief,
clues.
That was terrible.
But the janitor, the biggest problem I have is I think he was using clay as mop water. That was the thickest, darkest, brownest mop water I think I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
And if it was a milkshake, dude, this milkshake, when he's cleaning it up, has like a 20-foot radius.
Yeah.
That was back in the day of supersizes.
Oh, valid.
Like
valid.
That was back in the day where we can just get I've got a
days.
55-gallon drum. Can you fill me up?
I miss those days, though. I won't lie.
We all miss those days. Because we don't have to go back for refills.
Right?
But yeah, no, I oh god, like that mop water was just rank. That was the most disgusting shit.
Yeah.
And they were giving him shit. Like the other janitors were giving this janitor shit for doing his job. Why are you guys not also cleaning this? Like they left it like they were just like, nope, it's closing time. Can't
Fuck you, Mike.
do my job.
They treated him like he was the special kid in math class. Like
there's an outcast among janitors.
Which it kind of looks like it's the roles reversed because he looks like kind of like the tough guy of the group that like is also an alcoholic. And then,
he looks like he got fired from a New York mechanic shop.
He does.
To do this
and the other two look like straight up white boy nerds.
Right.
One was black.
They look like white boy nerds.
They were in the same clothes. They were wearing a uniform and one was black.
They look, you know the guy. We always had that. There's always that one guy.
He was holding a Slurpee. It's just
how much more nerdy can you get?
Does holding a Slurpee qualify you for like pocket protectors and ass beatings?
Yes. They were going home to have a LAN party.
I'll let 7-Eleven know.
Jesus Christ. Everybody knows ices are better.
I just love right before it makes its move on him. It's just like dun dun dun, and then it's a big splash of water. And there's already this 20-foot radius of water everywhere.
I was gonna ask, why did he have two buckets?
For one little spill up, yeah.
Because he didn't knock over the big mop bucket. He knocked over a side bucket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why do you need two buckets?
Yep.
But yeah, the robot knocks this bucket over, and he's like, it's very simple. Like, I understand, like, this is a whole new system and everything like that. But why are you getting mad at the... Like, I understand, like, it's an inanimate object and you just get to yell at it. You still have to show it an ID, otherwise you might get tased.
Yeah.
Right.
Show it your fucking ID. I know it's
Yeah,
like,
'cause
he's
he's like,
already zapped.
I'll show
like,
you
it's
an
crazy.
ID.
Yeah, they were like, show us your badge. And he's like, my badge? Fuck you.
And then he tries to reason with it. He's just like, look, we're both just trying to do our job. It's a robot. Just shut up and do the thing.
It's like, don't move.
Yeah, because it shoots a taser out, and he's like, what the fuck is that? Like,
Sorry. Sorry.
that's staying. That's fucking staying.
Ow. Anyways.
Wipe your chin.
And then the sarcasm that comes out right after was just brilliant. It was like, thank you, have a nice day.
Every time it kills somebody, it's just thank you, have a nice day.
I hate this robot. Oh, fuck.
They're going to have a sequel and it's just going to be the janitor as a ghost being like, fuck you, I'm not showing you my
Right? Oh, man. So, yeah, no, this after hours, I got to talk about this sex party. I've got to talk about this sex party.
Let's talk about it, buddy.
Because
they're
first
dancing.
things first. No. First things first. Who the fuck holds an after hours party at your job?
Yeah.
You don't have a house?
You don't have a bed?
You can't find an abandoned barn or something? Nobody's got a home? You can't send your dad away? Hey, Dad,
they did send her dad away.
to go home.
I think everybody here lives with their parents.
That's a fair assumption, but it seems like every other movie can find an excuse for their parents not to be home so they can have a sex party.
Right. And not only that, but this place is closing down and sealing at 11 o'clock.
Midnight.
At midnight. You're having a sex party that's going until midnight, and then everybody's got to leave at 11:59.
Why are you holding an after-hours sex party at your job? 1. 2, why are you holding an after-hours sex party after you just had a meeting about the store being under robotic protection and the store is sealing at midnight? So you are like putting a lot of pressure on your sex party.
Like, don't worry, we got the beds, we got the robots, the lights. Damn it, we got you.
Taste my ass. Yeah.
Well, they did say the robots can't go into the stores.
Those tasers had distance.
Yeah, they did.
I will never shop at that store.
No.
Furniture King, wasn't it?
Furniture King, yep.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
Furniture King is not the place to buy a display mattress.
No, because you will end up itchy.
A comment about being the king, and then they were making fun of him, and they were like, "Oh yeah, the king of furniture. Oh yeah, you're awesome."
I was so like, my mouth dropped.
You're the king.
You're the king. So the camera is on the two virgins, and they're having like a movie date as everybody else is boning down hard. She is like, they're like watching a horror movie, and off to the side you just hear, "Oh, you're the king! You're the king!" And I'm just like, "What? You're the
king?
That's what qualifies as dirty talk?"
Well, because after
does
that,
he demand her say that?
Well, yeah, because afterwards, if she doesn't do something right, then he has to go, "Nala, you have deliberately disobeyed me."
And the weird thing
Lion King
was,
reference?
he's supposedly a police officer. So, like, how is this?
Yeah. No. Oh my God. Fuck them. Jesus God. This whole scene, because it's, and then the one poor guy, he doesn't even get sex because she wants cigarettes.
Oh yeah. Well, no, it was after they had sex.
It was
because he gets dressed.
No, it seems like she's going back. It seems like he's going back in. Like
he's going back in. He's going back in.
I think what happened was he was underneath for a while, so he was probably just eating her out.
Oh, that's right. Because
yeah.
Because you see his head just kind of bopping up,
and she's just like bored as fuck. She's like, and he's like,
well, no.
Now?
He says, she goes, "You know, I don't let you do that." And he goes, "You let me do it the other night. What up now?" What?
And then for her cigarettes,
what girl says no to that?
She says, "Can't you think of anything that you'd rather have or he says, "Can't you think of anything that you'd rather have than cigs?" And she says, "No, Camels, that's disgusting. I only smoke Virgin Lights."
Yeah, because he was like, "Oh yeah, I think he's got a pack of Camels underneath the register." She's like, "I only spoke Virgin Lights,"
which I've never heard of Virgin Lights. I've been smoking since I was 11. Never heard of it. No way this slut smokes anything called Virgin Lights.
I wonder if they couldn't use Virginia Slim.
That's what I was thinking. But they could use Camel? How was Camel fair use?
Because Camel was a big enough brand back then that a lot of people were just like...
Free advertising.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, I guess like Camel and Marlboro are out of the question.
I've noticed there's like a lot of times in movies where I don't feel like they get proper advertising for rights for things.
Right,
but
yeah.
they just say, fuck it, I'm using it anyway.
Oh, dude, I love the names of the places on this one, though. Because the Italian restaurant is just called Italian.
No. Did you guys see the name of the pizza store?
No. What?
Licorice Pizza.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Those are two things you should never mix in your lifetime.
Plus, there's fat shaming in this movie.
Was there?
Oh, yeah, the
orca that beaches himself here every...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, no. I do not agree with, like, this whole fat-shaming shit when it comes to comedy. Because how many times have you guys been in fucking Walmart or something and just, like, immediately were just like, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. They start shaking like Jurassic Park whenever they're walking. Like, I'm sorry.
Me and you are big dudes. So when we make fun of somebody that's big, they're fucking big.
I weigh 350 pounds, and I'm down from 450 in high school.
Yeah.
Okay? I worked hard to get there. I did mixed martial arts. I did cage fighting. Mm-hmm. I worked my ass off to get to where I am.
See, I quit cage fighting and gained a bunch of fucking weight.
Yeah, he quit and got fat. But I don't like the idea of this, like, mentality of, like, oh, it's fat shaming. It's a joke. Shut the fuck up. Like, I'm sorry. It's a goddamn joke.
I'm with you, but this guy wasn't that
I will
big.
still be fucking friends with somebody if they're fat, and I will still rip on them for being fucking fat.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
We rip on each other all the fucking time.
Exactly.
He rips on me like a motherfucker about it. This skinny motherfucker.
Hey, you don't get to say it. That is our word. But no, I just... Because, like, this guy, the reason I'm like, the reason any one of us would have ripped on the same dude is because he wasn't just fat.
No, he just looked like a dork.
No, he was fucking gross about it.
Yeah, no, he had like a full table covered in plates and was ordering more.
And like just like he looked like he was just dripping in nasty.
Oh, and then he goes, waitress, more butter.
Yeah. More butter.
Fucking stop! Somebody stop him!
He had to figure out some other way to slide the food down his throat.
No, he was getting the butter to slide himself out of the table.
Oh, shit.
No, but that chef wasn't any fucking better.
No.
Goddamn. Oh my, he had the dirtiest apron on that I've ever.
And then he's smoking while he's making the food.
He's actively smoking while he's making the food. It looks like he just like dipped that apron in dirtier grease, and then like he was in the middle of cooking, and he takes the spatula and just wipes it on the dirty apron before going to cook more food.
And this is what everybody thinks goes on behind the scenes at places.
It's just. I mean, back then, technically it could.
Kinda,
smoking was allowed, so like you get all these cooks just like.
Fuck! I put that out in the soup.
Tell
him it's pepper.
There. Well, adds more flavor.
Exactly. Nothing like a little cancer to flavor up your eggs.
Tell him it's pepper.
Speaking of pepper, the pepperoni nipples.
Oh my god, we gotta talk about this, buddy.
This sex party is just right.
Yeah, we're back to the sex party. Back to the sex party. Jesus Christ, this fucking movie.
See, that's where most of it is, I think. There's so much of it just in the sex party alone.
Because two of the girls work in a in the pizza place.
Yes.
And so, like, she's making out with her boyfriend, and he just goes, "You smell like pepperoni."
No. He doesn't just say, "You smell like pepperoni." He goes, "Oh, you smell like pepperoni."
Yeah.
In the creepiest way I've ever heard anybody say that.
And she's like, she gets up and reasonably gets up and is just like, "What the fuck did you just say to me?"
Yeah, which she shouldn't smell like pepperoni. She took a shower.
Yeah.
In the mall that has shower and full female locker room.
Yeah.
Do malls have that?
Not
Speaking
that I know of.
Of the locker room scene, they deliberately added that one random chick that just had that side boob to pop out because they had the idea that, like, well, if we have like 2, maybe 3 women getting changed together, we should have some tits, right? And they were like, you know what, that sounds pretty dope. I actually think that'll sell pretty well. We got some robots shooting lasers. We got some titties and flopping in the background. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, no, that just makes total sense. I don't know what. Goddamn.
Right.
You're fired, Bill. You didn't think of that first.
So she stands up and she's like, "You like pepperoni?" And he's like, "Yeah." So she turns around and then she just starts getting changed and strips. And
while humming slowly.
Yeah.
Just like,
Pretty much insinuating that she has pepperoni nipples.
Yeah. But it took way too long for this punchline.
Yeah.
So I didn't get it at first. Like, she like takes everything off and my wife's like, "Ah!" And I'm like, "What?" And she goes, "Pepperoni nipples." And I'm like, "Oh, God damn it. I'm ashamed of myself."
I know, because you're the man that catches everything, dude.
Everything but STDs. Anyway. Okay, let's get into the robots a little more here.
Yeah, because
these lasers have very, very, very wide, varying array of power. Because at one point, they shoot a girl in the arm, and she just keeps running like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Another point, the same girl shoots her in the ass, and it leaves like a visible burn mark, and she like limps a little bit. And then she turns around and screams. I don't know why she stopped running, but she turns around and screams, and it shoots her in the face, and her whole head explodes into jello.
That was Barbara Crampton.
Yeah, that was Barbara Crampton, guys. With her boyfriend.
Well, she turns and faces her friends that are like looking out the door, like, what the fuck's going on? This door opens.
Yeah.
And they're just staring at their friend.
Nobody tried to help her.
No,
because fuck her. and like,
Mike, Brendan, Brad already did.
Michael Brad Brandon.
Oh, Michael Brad Brandon.
Michael Brad Brandon.
who grooms his hair against the matte gray side of a cigarette machine.
And then obnoxiously, dramatically chews gum.
Oh, the entire fucking movie is cow chomping gum. Mm-hmm. Oh, God, I hate that.
Right.
Enough. Oh, God, I hate that fucking noise. There was this girl that I went to school with named Megan Van Okel that was always fucking chewing gum like that. And it fucking drove me insane.
This is how you're choosing to tell her, huh?
Yep, fucking cunt. I can't stand her. I hope she hears this.
God. You chew gum annoyingly. You're a cunt.
There was more to why I hated her, but we're not getting into that.
Anyway, these robots are bulletproof? Why are the robots bulletproof?
Because of robbers with guns.
It's a mall.
Because of thieves with guns after hours.
I understand making it kinda bulletproof.
Even regular security guards now don't carry guns. They carry a taser.
Yeah,
yep.
But all this thing has is taser and sleeping darts. I understand, again, making it kinda bulletproof, like maybe in the front portion, like just the chest area.
No, all over this fucking thing.
Every bit of how much did these?
But
things
if you
cost?
if you shoot them in the visor, it just takes their lasers down.
What kind of metal and money did they have to put into this kind of machine? Because it seems like back in that kind of time period, it would have cost so much more. So if they have that kind of quality, where did they get it from?
Yeah, because this is top of the line shit right here.
Oh yeah, no, this was.
Them motherfuckers had treads on their cycles.
It should have been so easy to destroy these things, but apparently they're also immune to explosions sometimes.
Yeah, propane tank explosions. Unless they're in an elevator. The physics in this movie makes no goddamn sense.
They decided they get away, they go to a gun shop, and they're like, okay,
it's not even a gun shop, it's a Dick's Sporting Goods.
They go to a sporting goods, but they like load up on goddamn guns. And they literally said the line, let's send these bastards a Rambogram.
Yeah, oh my God, I had that shit written down.
A Rambogram.
Yeah.
I think the reason why they threw that in there, the same mall that they used it for Commando and Fast Times Ridgemont High. And I was like...
Ridgemont High? Really? That's the same mall from...
It's the same mall.
What?
Sherman Oaks Galleria Mall. And they also would have plenty of free time, so they would do whatever they wanted, having it as a mall instead of as a setting. And then every morning at 9 a.m. they would clear out.
They had an actual mall?
Yeah.
An actual mall.
The same mall from Ridgemont High.
It was a very real mall.
Is Licorice Pizza a real place?
I think it might actually be a real place.
Oh my God, we gotta go to Licorice Pizza.
I don't want to go to Licorice Pizza. Oh God, no!
It's, like, do they put licorice on their pizza, or is
the
it
sauce
sweet
made?
And...
Is the sauce made from licorice?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out one day.
But is it like Twizzler licorice or black licorice? Because I hate black licorice.
Yeah, like that's what
anytime I hear licorice, I think black licorice.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Like the most disgusting of
The only way you're gonna get me to eat licorice is if you say, "Hey, do you want a Twizzler?"
or if she's hot enough. Don't lie. They use the propane tank and blow one of them up, but it doesn't actually die. It just flipped on its side. And then they proceed to say the line, "What's that?"
Robot blood. Robot blood. Fucking robot blood.
He's holding the gun too, like in this weird, like right by his dick angle.
Yeah.
And he's just like, robot blood. Like, shut up, yo.
Not only that, but I love that. You know how to use a gun, right? Yeah. I've seen Dirty Harry 5 times.
Yeah, like fucking.
Okay.
What? That's like somebody going, "Hey, do you know Kung Fu?" "Yeah, I saw Enter the Dragon."
Yeah.
So first we start off with the daughter of a Marine, and now we've just downgraded completely.
Dirty Harry.
Yeah.
All it takes is watching a movie now. We got it.
No. That's all you need, really.
Because watching this movie teaches you how to fight robots.
Oh, yeah, no. Because there's 3 ways to kill them.
Oh, yeah.
You can drop them down an elevator shaft. You can let it shoot itself with a mirror.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, these lasers reflect off mirrors, by the way.
Yes. These lasers, which are designed to destroy debris. God help you if there's a if there's a mirror behind it. If they're gonna roll up on some debris and just like, no, a mirror, this man will die. And then the third way is to fill a paint store.
Oh my god.
To just empty all of the paint on the floor.
Okay,
which
I
understand this. I understood this. I know what you're gonna ask. Is paint flammable? No.
Okay.
Paint is not flammable. Paint thinner is.
Yes.
What she was doing, so she gets in there and she starts grabbing buckets of paint and just dumping normal paint on the ground and dumping normal paint, and then she'll pour some paint thinner over it all, and then dumping normal paint. What she was doing was making it so that the robot's treads couldn't stick, and it was slipping.
That's what I was wondering.
And then the paint thinner was filling the air, which would lead to the explosion.
Okay, cool.
That's what was happening.
Okay.
Because I got
like, even if it's flammable, it shouldn't explode like that.
I had the same pissed off thought immediately. I'm like, paint's not fucking flammable. Paint's not fucking flammable.
And then she started throwing paint thinner down, and you're like, oh, okay.
So the paint was first so that it would slip. The treads would slip so it couldn't get away.
I get that. But she also kept this flare in her tits.
For the whole movie.
Yeah. No, that had to be super uncomfortable.
Maybe it slipped down.
Well, I get it. You know, women's clothing doesn't have pockets, so...
Guys, we should really do something about that.
We need to do something about that because flares are going unchecked in women's tits.
Because my pockets are full of women's shit.
That
I have to constantly hold
that and their purse.
Yeah, there's a lot happening in this damn movie. I have to talk about this woman's death.
Which ones?
Shelley.
The one that was on the ground?
Yes.
Okay.
Forever.
Yes.
Because she's running from the robot. She screams constantly for no reason. Every time something happens, really.
She's screaming.
She screams. So they decide, okay,
They've made cocktails.
We've got to go help the guys. So they make Molotov cocktails out of gas cans.
They don't understand how Molotov cocktail works because this thing's just going to spill and slowly create a fire, whereas Molotov cocktails are meant to be made with glass so that it breaks and spreads.
Yes. So this fucking movie. What happens is they grab these canisters, make some Molotov cocktails improperly, and then they start running from one of the robots, and this girl, Shelley, is screaming her fucking head off non-stop.
It was annoying.
Like, she throws the Molotov cocktail, she screams. It blows up, she screams. The robot shoots, she screams. She gets into hiding and screams. What? It's so fucking annoying.
It really is.
And then she starts running away and gets shot in the thigh or the calf, I think, and drops, and then forgets motor function. Like, apparently this was a paralyzing laser.
Oh yeah,
because she can now just move her arms and head because her legs and everything else just forgets it functions. Because she's just laying there going, no, help me. Crawl, bitch. The other girl got shot in the ass and still ran. Like,
she got shot 3 times.
Run, bitch.
Still turn around.
Yeah,
run.
Exactly. And then the fucking robot doesn't even kill her, like, just like offer. This robot was like, oh, I'm gonna get creative with this shit. Fucking sees the canister that was next to her, shoots the canister, which makes her light on fire, and then just have a nice day while she's screaming on fire. I was just like, damn, robot, you scary.
This is a hard ass motherfucker, bro. This robot grew up he was built in Detroit.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up. This must be the ethnic looking one.
Is this the one that also reminds him of his mother?
It is
of the laser eyes?
now time to talk about the beginning of this movie, I feel.
Oh my god, yes. So we start off. This movie starts off.
I'm gonna finish the ending real quick. The 2 virgins live. Everybody else dies.
Yeah.
Moving on. Beginning of this movie. Holy fucking god. This treasure trove that was bestowed upon me.
Yeah, just you, asshole. You're a co-host, don't forget it. So am I, but...
Did you also get treasure?
Yes!
All I can speak for is myself. I don't know if you like this.
Oh, hell yes.
Okay, then you also got treasure.
Okay.
You're a douche. Alright.
I just wanted to feel included.
The opening of this movie is just gold.
God. Yes.
Because it starts out with, like, technically what I imagine to be the trailer for this movie.
Yeah, because it starts off with this guy stealing from a jewelry store, but only pearls.
Yeah.
Only stealing pearls, leaving, and then the robot knocks him out, and that's it.
Yeah, the robot chases him down and tases him.
Yes.
Which really, this guy should have been better at dodging. Like, if he had just, like, dipped behind a kiosk,
he would have been fine.
Golden.
Yeah.
But then they cut, and they're actually in, like, this presentation for the mall employees, and they are showing the trailer to everybody and kind of explaining that they're going to be the new protector boss.
Who are these people, by the way?
I think they're mall employees, honestly.
I want to say that they're the store owners.
They could be the store owners themselves. Yeah. That makes sense.
Because it wasn't a big crowd.
No.
It was like 30 people.
Yeah, it's probably the store owners themselves. Yeah. So, but anyway, they
just a side.
There's this man and woman sitting next to each other that are going back and forth.
Do you know? This is my bit of trivia. Do you know what they were called?
No.
By the movie. Mr. and Mrs. Bland. It is in the goddamn credits.
Yeah, because their jokes are god-awful.
It is in the fucking credits. You can look at it.
Oh my god.
Mr. and Mrs. Bland.
Oh my god. It's great.
And the actors' names are what their actual first names are.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
I'm not kidding.
Oh, my lord. But, like, they make jokes like... Because he's like, they're non-lethal, they don't kill. Can they kill cockroaches? I'm sure they can be trained to. And then my favorite line, they remind me of my mother. It's the laser eyes.
No. So I've written these down verbatim. Fucking, they unveil the 3 robots sitting next to each other. And he goes, Paul, they look like the 3 Stooges. They are identical robots.
Yeah, no, they're exactly the same.
Have you seen the 3 Stooges?
Which one's Curly, dude? Which one's the fat one? Like, wait, no, this is Shemp.
Hang on.
This is Shemp.
No, it is Curly. because it's the one that fell on his side. And then the second line was from Paul saying, I don't know, Mary. The one in the middle has an unpleasantly ethnic quality. What? What are you talking about? What?
It's a slant of the eyes.
Oh, shit.
That one looks an awful lot like Data from Star Trek.
Oh, my God.
And then he continues on.
It's because they're black.
Yeah. He continues. No, just the one in the middle.
Just the one in the middle is
Even though they're all
black than the other one.
Slightly darker shade of black. Then he goes, oh, they remind me of your mother. I think it's the laser eyes. What?
And she just looks at him with like the most disappointment, like, what?
She looks
That
at
was a
him
shitty
with
joke.
her mother's laser eyes.
She gets them from her mother.
Oh my god. And then we get into the goddamn greatest credit sequence I've ever witnessed.
Oh, God.
What did this crowd of people do to that child?
Yeah, because this kid just has like this ice cream cone and he's alone in this elevator. For some reason, he never gets off the elevator because it opens up and he's in there.
What I think is he might have started on floor 1 and then they opened on floor 2
and he's trying to get to 3.
in and he's going to 3.
Okay.
But that's the only way I can fucking explain it.
They crowd in, come back out, and this kid is covered.
His face
in
is
chocolate.
smeared with the chocolate. His shirt it looks like it was dipped in a puddle of chocolate. it legitimately, like, the doors closed, everybody turned on this child, pinned him to the wall, and just, eat the fucking ice cream, you little bastard!
Yeah, because the cone itself is just fine.
Yeah, that's what's blowing my mind. And then they all just get out like normal, and he's just like holding his cone, just like he's been raped, like this horrible, like 1,000-yard stare. I'm just, you poor child. Somebody help this boy.
Welcome to hell. Eat this ice cream. What?
Oh, you thought you were gonna eat this? You get that ice cream, boy. You get that ice cream.
And then we've got the thief, which is
Oh
my
my
favorite
God.
part of this whole movie. I'll admit it.
Fucking guy.
So this dude has a tucked-in shirt, walking out of a store like he just got away sly, and there's this giant, like, PS4-sized box in his shirt imprinted against it. And I'm like, you're not slick, homie. Like, no.
Oh yeah, no, this guy, he had it.
He had it.
Which-
I mean, he made it out of the store, so fucking...
Yeah,
whatever.
so apparently the robots definitely can't do their job unless it's killing
No,
people.
they're only there overnight. They're not there during the day.
Unless they hadn't been activated yet, like they were supposed to be activated tomorrow.
No, because the
Yeah,
only reason that they
because-
would get you gone is if you had the badge. Are they giving every customer a badge?
They were in the director's room. They were just turned off.
Yeah.
So they were in there. They just weren't applied.
Yeah.
So the only
Okay.
point behind these robots
Is
to
overnight
activate
security.
Overnight. This makes no goddamn sense. Because the cost of these robots had to be
insane.
astronomical.
Yeah,
which
on
means
top
you're-
of the doors.
Which means you're only going to save money if there is 0 repairs that have to be done to these robots, 1. 2, once the cost of the robots have equaled up to the manpower that it would have taken over time to reach the point that the robots were. So,
Yeah.
like, that is fucking insane logic.
Yeah, and as for the damage thing, sorry to tell you, buddy.
That
You've
fucking,
got 3 fucked up robots.
I will come back to this intro to talk about this damage sequence. They have after they dropped the elevator and they've destroyed some of the storefronts and shit like that. They're all like piled together in a room, and the married couple that are the mechanics are talking, and she's like, according to my calculations, if we get out of this alive, we'll be in debt to them for about 85
years.
And he's like,
How many tune-ups
how
is
many
that?
tune-ups is that? And she's like, about 2 million, blah, 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 blah. Do you think we should increase our rates?
Oh my god.
What? One, how did you come up with these figures? How do you know the cost of an elevator crashing? You know?
You can do this kind of math the whole time, but yet you can't figure out basic shit to survive.
Thank you. Like, you can figure out... Nobody used electricity against these things, and this is pissing me off. And then they never went back to the mirror idea, which clearly worked.
Right. Yeah.
I would have just walked around that mall with just...
Everyone grab a mirror. We got
No,
this.
only that one store has mirrors.
Yeah. And they already used that mirror. That mirror's used up. Can't
use it twice.
Come on.
No.
Okay.
That one store only has a mirror, but they probably could have used that matte gray thing that he was doing his hair in.
Yeah. Just polished it up. Okay, I got one more thing on this intro because it is the fucking models.
Yeah, so we've got this kid skateboarding through the mall too, which, when? No. Never. No. We're getting back to Sik's petty bullshit.
You and your petty bullshit, I swear to God.
No!
He's
skateboarding in the mall! Nobody would allow this. Ever.
That's why they're getting robot cards. Stop.
And then we've got Miss America pageant models.
It turns out that was the same child that had the ice cream covered. We're tired of you skating in this store, you stupid little kid. You're gonna learn today.
Grab his ice cream, smear it on him. No, these models... these Miss America pageant bikini wearing models with the sashes. Did anybody read what that sash said?
No, I couldn't catch it.
Take the kids.
Wow.
Now the one behind her said have a ball.
Now
I'm thinking it's like
all the pageant members spell something out pretty much.
I think it's like an advertisement for. Like, take the kids, have a ball, it's a fun time.
Awkward advertisement.
Here's the thing. I had to go frame by frame to see it said, have a ball. Which means that there's a slew of people out there that is just wondering why this woman is just like, take the kids!
Oh my God.
Plus, if this woman ever has to go to the bathroom, she's just in a bathroom, just take the kids!
Oh my Lord. Holy shit. And then we've got the two just like straight up sucking face next to this old couple.
Which, you know what? That old lady was not bothered by it. She just turned and gave her
I bet you
smooch.
she was turned on by that.
Oh yeah,
no, she thought that was hot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah.
It's like that Pornhub commercial that never made it to the Super Bowl.
What?
You didn't know about this? There's a Pornhub commercial of these two old people like sitting in a park and then they just look at each other and smile and it just says Pornhub. That was supposed to be a Super Bowl commercial, but they wouldn't take it.
Why does Pornhub need a commercial?
Valid, but I thought it was fucking gold.
No, do you guys have anything else on this?
No.
No, I've got one more.
Oh, yeah?
One more thing. So they're in the middle of like all of this mayhem and carnage and shit. And they're on top of the elevator rigging it to blow. And he stops and just like, oh yeah, how much do I owe you for the beer?
Yeah.
What? 3 of your friends are dead. Don't worry about beer. You pay him whatever. Fucking take your wallet, chuck it at his face. It doesn't matter right now. Break into a different store, pop in the cash register. Fuck it. Who the shit cares?
It was so stupid. So fucking stupid. And then also the revolver that holds 50 rounds. But that's a trope. That's a trope.
That's a trope right there.
Yeah. But that's the fucking movie, guys. News on this movie. You're going to love this, buddy. You're going to love this. So, there is actually a Chopping Mall remake in the works. Funny thing about this remake...
Nothing.
God damn it. So,
nothing is funny about it.
Oh, you're going to love this. You're going to love this. And so are our listeners, because it has to do with the movie that we've done. Just wait. So, the remake is in the works. They straight up said that there are not going to be robots. Here it is. A Chopping Mall remake is in the works, and it won't feature killer robots. The film had a lot of room for improvement, so a Chopping Mall remake is a pretty good idea. Enter Robert Hall. Does that name sound familiar to you?
It does.
Who directed the slasher film Laid to Rest, is writing and directing a Chopping Mall remake.
How are you gonna have a Chopping Mall remake with no fucking robots?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
It's not a remake anymore. It's just
Nope.
It's that one.
It's security guards gone rogue.
What was that one fucking horror movie?
Oh, Paul Blart.
No.
That's the only one that allowed the skateboarder to go through.
Was it P3?
Oh, yeah.
The parking lot one with
Yep.
yeah, that's what that is now. That's the movie you've made. Of course, if they kept some of the same lining and just made it humans, maybe it would make more sense. That one in the middle has an unpleasantly ethnic quality.
They have to
Thank
keep
you. Have a
some of
nice
those
day.
lines in there. Like, just for the fans at least.
Then they could do the Three Stooges line too.
Yeah. And he could just stand there and go, "Thank you. Have a nice day." Like some, he could fucking do that.
I want somebody in this movie to be named Michael Brad Brandon.
And we're gonna have to watch it. We'll have that be like a double feature with Laid to Rest too.
Oh God, I don't want to.
Like, what is his actual name? No, Brad is his middle name. Brandon is his last name.
Yeah.
And he's actually Chrome Skull.
It's Michael Brad Brandon, the killer. The surprise killer.
Yeah. So that's the news on that. That's the movie. Good God. Fuck my life.
This was rough.
Yeah. As always, you can hit us up at our Gmail. That is Sik&TwistedHorrorcast@gmail.com. You can go to our Facebook page, which is Sick and Twisted Horrorcast. Also, we have a Twitter, which is Sik and Twisted Podcast. And
Oh God, we're on Twitter.
yeah, buddy.
We tweeting these bitches.
Or, yeah, it's like Sik and Twist Cast. I can't remember. I'll find it out and put a
You
link down
can't
below.
remember.
Yeah, I just set up the name. And
Oh God.
and we also have our Instagram, Sik and Twisted Horrorcast, _s between all of it.
Yeah, but that is. Oh God, Jesus.
Yeah.
That guys, I came back on a bad one. Anyway.
Also, I was featured in a game show. We can put the link down below on that one.
Surprisingly funny.
Yeah, it was really good.
You're a shit liar, but somehow it worked.
Yeah, I know.
I was
did
so
it.
surprised. I was like, oh my God, I can tell the whole time.
I don't want to give spoilers.
Apparently, when I said Bucks County is when they were like, oh no, he actually knows his shit, so he must live there.
That's their explanation?
Yeah, that's what they said to me. Yeah.
The logic.
These guys are friends of mine.
The logic behind it is dumb.
But thank you over here to our great guest, Coco. Thank you for coming on, sir.
All right, thank you for having me.
Yeah, for sure. We'll definitely have you on again.
You were delicious.
He's over here going cuckoo for Coco.
Coco's Puffs.
Ooh.
As always, he's sick.
And he's twisted.
And this is a Sik and Twisted Horrorcast.
Have a killer week, guys.